All right, we're here in Deltona, and inside this store, there were two guys that were dressed in a uniform that said Deltona Enforcement Services. So I decided to follow them to their car. Now, these guys were out here in this truck that looks like an animal control service, but they had bulletproof vests on and what appeared to be like an ASP baton. So I decided to ask them what was up. The City of Deltona has been putting liens of $20,000 and up on people's homes for code enforcement violations. That's probably why these guys have these vests on. So these are the enforcement services for Deltona here. It looks like you guys got bulletproof vests on?
Unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they give us.
What's up, man? Seriously, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Do you guys, do you go like code enforcement?
We do both.
Yeah,
so we do three things. We do code enforcement, animal control, and we do solid waste.
Holy crap. So I was just wondering, because I saw it and I was like, man, are these officers or whatever like that? And then I was like,
no.
And I guess it's that bad. I mean, if you're going to a code enforcement call, yeah, you could have some issues because people seize people's homes. They put liens against people's homes. And I just learned that code enforcement or the City of Deltona has some liens against people's houses. And like they're seizing for like $200,000.
On that part, I couldn't tell you.
No, I know. So what I'm wondering is, when are they going to arm the code enforcement officers? I have a feeling Deltona may end up doing that. The worst case scenario, if I go to jail for a third degree felony, then it's a $5,000 fine. But in code enforcement, it's so weird because code enforcement can actually fine you for way more than a capital felony. So do you have pepper spray for the dogs or anything?
No, just the bite stick.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty
cool. The only thing we got.
All right, what's your name?
Jose.
Jose? Like a name? Ortiz, and yours? Garcia. All right, cool. Well, that's it. Deltona code enforcement there. That's crazy. I just couldn't believe it. But like I said, it's the way it is nowadays.
Yeah, with the vest. Yeah, it's. I know around here other agencies that have them. Volusia County Animal Control.
Yep.
They got vests too. I know. What is it? South Daytona and Daytona.
Yeah.
They got vests too. It's crazy. Like I came from Seminole County before here, and we didn't wear vests over there.
And you handle a lot of dogs, right?
Yeah.
How many dogs have you shot and killed?
None.
How many dogs you shot and killed?
0.
Why did the cops have to kill all the dogs? I mean, it's the weirdest thing in the world. It's like, if that's the case, then when a canine officer goes and, gets a suspect and bites on his leg there, that right there is telling me that that's using deadly force. Make sense? It's a weird thought about that. When a canine officer is under the control of his handling, sends it, and that dog goes and bites that person, that is deadly force, because by virtue of that officer shooting other dogs, smaller dogs, bigger dogs, that's deadly force.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If you think about it that way.
It's one of those things to think about. All right, well, all right. Just remember that when you guys are out there and enforcing and stuff like that, compliance versus pain and penalties. Just like, hey, can we get this thing taken care of? We don't want to find it.
That's all I look for.
That's it. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for being a viewer, man. I appreciate it. See you guys.
Take it easy.
Yep.